So, does your brain seem like it's glitching a lot lately? Or does it kind of feel like you're trying to come up with an answer to something, but it's like foggy and it feels like your head is actually in the clouds? Well, here's the deal. You have probably been on autopilot for so long you don't even remember how you got there. And you've been running around with your head cut off and trying to do, first it started 2 things at once, and then 3, and then 4. And now nobody even knows where you're at or what you're doing. Well, maybe it's time to recheck your pace of life and clear out some of the burnout. All right, I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach, and the topic today is, excuse me, this is what burnout actually looks like. So, why can burnout be so elusive and hard to catch? Well, because lots of us are overthinking a lot of the times. And so it's hard to kind of discern between am I just trying to pick the right sandwich for lunch, or if I've been running on 5 hours of sleep for 2 weeks now. Also, a bunch of these kind of mental glitches really pop up when we're just completely ignoring how fried our nervous system is. And also, it's because we're programmed to think that we've just got to keep doing more and doing more. And if we slow down or take a nap or take a break, that's lazy. But we've got to readjust our thinking on that. Okay, here's a couple quotes for you. You don't have to believe everything you think. Okay. And another quote is, you choose your energy daily. Unknown. So, what is your brain trying to tell you with this fog or these glitches? What have you been avoiding handling or thinking about? And why aren't you listening to your heart? All right, I've got 3 tips for you. 3 tips today. Number 1 is take a rest day. I know that sounds really hard for a lot of you, but you might just have to hit ground zero before you can start resetting. So block off some time, excuse me, even if it's 6 hours, and just simmer down. Okay? Make some good boundaries and clear your space. The second is ask your heart what it needs. Maybe that's journaling. Maybe that is talking to a good friend. Maybe that is getting some extra sleep as you're going through this phase of your life. But we've got to make sure that we can listen to our heart. Okay? Next is, I'm trying to think of the words I want to put this in. Find the correct support. Okay? Because you might have awesome people in your life, but the problem is some of those people have their own agenda for you, and they just keep taking more and taking more without seeing how much it's draining you. And so sometimes you have to reach out and find the correct support for yourself in a different area, whether that is through hiring a growth coach, or that is through, talking to a more disconnected friend who isn't in your life every day, or going to a support group. But find the right support for you. Okay, circling around. This is what burnout actually looks like. Okay, so if you're glitching, your head feels like it's in the clouds, please take a step back and recenter. All right, intention. I choose to allow time for myself to reconnect with my heart. This is a tough topic, guys, because a lot of us have been feeling some burnout lately. There's a lot going on in this world. So you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you. And we're here for you, okay? Especially me, or this whole growth group that I've built. But there are plenty of free resources on my YouTube page. And if you need more one-on-one help, just book a session at growingsagejourney.com. Love you guys.